Welcome everyone. This is a beginner workshop for prenatal. And of course, you do not have to be pregnant to enjoy it. Just do what's right for you and stop if anything becomes uncomfortable. Hang out with me for a bit while I wait for my client and enjoy your workout.
Yeah. Okay.
Looks okay. Can you see this whole area? Should I back up a little bit? I thought we'd use the ball today. What do you think? Pack it up. Do a mix today, because I was just thinking too, as your pregnancy develops, because you're moving so well that I forget that you're new to Pilates. So I do want to encourage some teaching points so you can learn how to engage your core correctly. Challenges, because it's really fun to open the back and stabilize and just to play around with. As you're sitting there, just if you can, we'll start this way. So I'm going to have, if you cup your hands, and we'll just place the hands under your baby, under the belly. So in your exhale, I just want you to get into habit of allowing the the breath to come up. I'm sorry, exhaling as you lift the baby in and up. So it's almost as if you're trying to tuck him or her inside and under the rib cage. So you're not pulling back, but hooking in and out. Does that make sense? So it's really soft, so you avoid gripping and bracing. And then the undercarriage, your pelvic floor muscles, let's think of the same thing. So you have your pubic bone, you've got your sacrum at the back, sit bones underneath. You have a lot of muscles that attach in these areas. So we'd like to be able to feel the engagement and the relaxation, but not pushing down. Because even though you might plan, and this is down the line, some have cesareans and some have the vaginal birth, but you still have these muscles that have to hold, the weight of your baby. So I'm going to try to do some coordination today with that thought in mind of this whole entire basket or network of muscles underneath, and also the belly breath. So we want to work them together. And then on top of everything, the workout and the breathing. So that's where the ball can come into play. This is a really nice soothing position too. So we'll just try to do some breathing exercises. So the intention, you're going to inhale laterally. You feel the ribs coming out, and then you'll exhale and hug baby. And that's generally it. So very, very comfortable position. And on your exhale, you'll feel your belly engage, but definitely use the hands and just lift in and up. and then relaxing again. That's it. So it becomes pretty much second nature. Keep that going. And then with the arms, you can feel the muscle contraction of the stomach here, where your hands are. Good. Okay. And you let the belly go, and then you let it engage and lift the pelvic floor. Can you feel the pelvic floor as you do that? Do you feel the relaxation and the engagement? Or is it one and then the other? Let's try on purpose. And then if it's too much to do both together, we'll just do separately, and then we'll build together. Let's do that. We'll spend some time, no rush. We'll warm up this way, and then I'll add some pelvic tilts and things. And also, this position is harder to feel internally because the legs are open. So we can also do the same this way or this way, but we'll vary it with the intention of contracting or engaging on exhale. So just relaxing the body. And it's up to you if you want to engage the pelvic floor first or the navel spine first at this point. I'm just going to take a big, big inhale in. Exhale. You can even hold that. And do you feel that you're lifting on the inhale? Do you think you're engaging on the inhale?
Yeah.
So we need to break it down, I suppose, even a little bit further. Just relax everything. And it's tough having to go right into this. Let's start first with this. I'm going to bring the feet together in a different position. And I'm going to have the heels together and feet flexed. And then we'll just, excuse me, circle around. Yeah, it's difficult to coordinate the breathing and the activity of the muscles. So I'm just going to relax the body a bit and then the mind, and then we'll come back to it. And it takes practice. Good that you can feel that you know that you're inhaling and it's causing a little disruption. Because if we can target this right away, we can better the performance this early on. And it'll help going forward too. Because as the baby grows, it's going to be really hard to do this because it's every other element. In this position, you're going to do your best just to relax. Notice if you're holding in tension or sucking in, just let it go. And without thought, you're just going to encourage the pelvic floor. So you're just going to try to engage and then relax. It doesn't have to go with the breath. At any tempo, my hand will kind of show the contraction and the relaxation. But even that, just that speed is quite fast. So do whatever feels good and try to control engagement and control relaxation. While you do that, your visual points, you can think about the tailbone and your sit bone and the zipper that comes from the tailbone to your sit bone. So when you start to engage the pelvic floor, you'll feel the back area first, then midline, and then perhaps the front area. At least that's what I hear from most of my moms. And I'll turn to the side. So we're just gonna add the breath in a moment. We'll start to tuck back. And when you lift back up, this is going to be the inhale in time. And then we gently start to float back. There's your exhale. So we're going to incorporate the visual cue of that zipper and then the zipper opening as we come back up. So I'm going to inhale, big breath in, doesn't matter how, relaxing. As you start to exhale, at some point you'll start to engage. And then I'm going to relax the pelvic floor and inhale and inhale and inhale and inhale and inhale and inhale. And then I'm going to start to engage the pelvic floor. Exhale, 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 exhale. And then you can again, coming up on the inhale, and just relax. So not bearing down, just relaxing. So keeping that going, it's often my moms feel more glute work here. They feel their bum squeezing rather than the pelvic floor. So that's why I slow it down even more. Take some